Hello, I'm Martin Taylor. This is lesson number 5 of 6 lessons on transitioning from playing the blues to playing jazz blues. So we're getting into jazz blues area. Lesson number 1, I was showing you how to accompany the accompanying side of everything, of harmonizing a bass line, chord substitutions, etc. We then went into just basing everything on the blues scale, on the minor pentatonic scale, which we're all very familiar with. But then adding some other intervals, adding a 6th, adding a 9th, then we also started to alternate between the minor 3rd to the major 3rd. So we're starting to get more into the realms of jazz here. And also then we started to add the major 7th. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to add chromatics. Now these are the notes in between. A chromatic note is a note that is always on its way somewhere. So we must always resolve a chromatic. What it does is when you play chromatics, it causes a tension. So you have tension and release. So when you're playing a chromatic note, which is either side of the note where it should be, it's on its way. Remember, it's a traveling note. It's on a journey. So never to end on that chromatic note. You must always. So here we've got a chromatic here, or that way, going to the E, either going up chromatically to the E or down to the E. You must always resolve with the note you're going to, because if you end there, if you end on the chromatic note, then you haven't resolved it. It still has that tension. It's not going to sound right, not going to feel right. So what I'm going to do now, using the intervals we've already worked on, I'm now going to bring in some chromatics. Now this is when it starts to sound very, very interesting, because there's a lot we can do with this. I'm going to play the first 2 times around. I'm going to play on that, and then I'm just going to leave you to put all of this into practice. I've got the backing track that I recorded earlier. I'm going to play along to that as well. And so when it gets to the 3rd time around, it's down to you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.